U.S. Special Forces descended into Caracas, Venezuela at 1 a.m., okay, on Saturday morning, 2 a.m. Caracas time. We're an hour ahead of us. Okay. They targeted Maduro and his wife, who were in a military compound outside of Caracas in so-called safe place. And it wasn't safe because the deal was made before the U.S. Delta Force went in with the CIA that the Venezuelan military would not protect the dictator Maduro. Okay? That deal was already made, and they didn't. There were no U.S. casualties. There was no police intrusion on the part of the Venezuelan government, nothing. So they sold Maduro out. They snatched him, put him on a helicopter. He went to the USS Iwo Jima, which was off the coast of Venezuela, transferred to a military transport place, took him to New York State, where he is incarcerated in Brooklyn, and today pled not guilty to narcotics charges and a whole bunch of other stuff that the Justice Department alleges. Now, Maduro obviously is entitled to his day in court. Due process extends to him, but he will be found guilty. The evidence is overwhelming against him. You have to remember that the American CIA is all over the place in Venezuela, Colombia, Honduras, Mexico. They know what's going on. And right now, the CIA is essentially running Venezuela from the American embassy in Caracas. There is no American ambassador. Okay? CIA is calling the shots in association with the Venezuelan military. That's why you don't have any kind of crazy chaos going on there. Not to say that bad things might unfold in the future, but right now, no U.S. casualties. The New York Times reported there were some Venezuelan casualties, but nobody else has reported that. So I don't know what's true and what isn't. I'm certainly not going to trust the New York Times. Okay, who is Nicolás Maduro? Well, he was a corrupt politician, friends with Hugo Chavez, the communist who took over the Venezuelan government. Chavez died in March of 2013. Maduro was vice president. He just took the government over. Maduro effectively wiped out any political opposition, so he was elected and reelected. The whole game that has been going on in South America since World War II. Okay? You just shun the opposition. Anybody who opposes you, you throw into jail. You terrorize the people and you run the country. That's what they do in Cuba. Okay? And I can give you 20 other South American countries where that has happened. That's what Maduro was doing. But, and if you don't believe me, all you got to do is go to Amnesty International, the furthest left organization on the planet. They document all of Maduro's suppression of freedom in Venezuela. Amnesty International documents it. Now, the crazy liberals in the Democratic Party, they don't even know that. So, they got Maduro. He's here. He pleads not guilty. The process goes forward. What is going to happen is exactly what happened to Manuel Noriega in Panama in 1989. So then, President Bush the Elder moved 27,000 U.S. troops into Panama, snatched Noriega, took him to Miami, where he sentenced to 40 years for narcotics trafficking. Noriega sold Panama to the drug cartels. Bush removed him. Now, there wasn't any reporting Saturday night on that. It's exactly the same. Exactly. You know, all you heard was War Powers Act this, War Powers Act that. Now, to get more specific, because we need you, the American person, voter, to understand. The syndicate that Maduro allegedly worked with is called Cartel de las Soles, S-O-L-E-S. Okay? In the summer and again in November, the Trump administration designated Cartel de las Soles as a terrorist group. That means under American law, we can use American military people to attack that cartel, just as we did to attack Soleimani. Remember that? Taking him out, the Iranian henchman, and ISIS, and Osama bin Laden. There's no War Powers Act. Okay, it was like basically, okay, president has authority, if he deems a group to be terrorists, to attack them. But we all understand that. Let's face it, the U.S. economy is under stress. National debt rising, trade war shaking the markets. And meanwhile, China is dumping the dollar and stockpiling gold. That's why I protected my savings with physical gold and silver through the only dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. And you can do this. Get precious metals delivered to your door or place in a tax-advantaged gold IRA. They'll even help you roll over your existing IRA or 401k, tax and penalty free. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of 5-star reviews, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust American Hartford Gold as I do. Please call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.